something. We'll deal with what comes. Well, okay. I don't really have much money to go get stuff. So, I'll sit here. Alright, we'll go through this. Store atmosphere. You're on a sort of grid. And you have plain, gaudy, light, and dark. Depending on what decorations you use, the carpet, the flooring, the walls, what kind of counters you have, and what is in your store will affect this atmosphere level here. And it will change who comes into your store. So, you know, if you have a lot of dark, gaudy stuff, a lot of wizards will come in. A lot of plain stuff, you know, like housewives and old men will come in. And the goal is to get as many people in your store as possible, so you want to try and keep it right where the line intersects, or as close to it as possible. There are actually some, I guess, NPCs? People? Characters? Who only come in when... later in the game, when your store is dark enough, or gaudy enough, or light enough, or plain enough. So, if you're trying to get them, then you have to redecorate your store accordingly, stock your store accordingly. Merchant level. Obviously, as you level up, at the bottom left corner, you can see our merchant level. And as we sell things, we gain XP, level up, and the more we level up, the more stuff we get. So, yeah, you can change carpet, change floor, wallpaper, all that stuff. Customers will start us. Items to you, and all this stuff. Tears lectures. We don't want to go through any more of those for a while. So, let's open the store. Welcome, looking for something special? This old man has been looking for an old sword for a while now. Let's go with this. That'll do, I suppose. Yep. So we just got 32 because we got a just combo. Hi there, what can I get you? All these old men wanting weaponry. Thank you so much. Alright. And that used up 1 pip of time. In the top left corner, you can see the clock. It shows how many picks we have, what day we're on, and we're about a little bit before noon, I guess, would be it. If we were to go out right now, it would use up 1 pip of time, so we wouldn't get back until, I guess, afternoon would be the appropriate thing. And then we can open the store. Oh, would it? Yeah, we can't open the store. At this time, if we go out, we would have to come back and then open the store. So, let's go get some stuff. Now, we can go to the market, town square, chapel. The chapel, the pub, and the town square are really story-advancing stuff. Let's get some stuff here. Muffler. Sure. Summer sandals, why not? Some books. Oh, we're out of money. Oh, wow, that apple was expensive. How foolish of me. Gonna have to check that later. Merchant's Guild, obviously, we've been there. We haven't been to the Adventurers Guild yet, and it's flashing, which means that there is a advancement to the story here. Going to the dungeon will take 2 periods of time, so it'll take up 2 little Trivial Pursuit cheese wedges up there. But we're not going to a dungeon yet. They're going to explain the dungeon mechanic. More dialogue. Say, what is this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expedition to the various untamed wildernesses, areas, or abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Aw, nuts. We can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we could sell everything we get at 100% profit. It's still a very good idea, and great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. hire, can't I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives, simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well? Indeed, you should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they'll give you the symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party! Dinner parties usually don't include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb from limb, but the analogy does work. Somewhat. I don't know what dinner parties you're going to. Right, so first, I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah. Well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed. Just be careful that Recette is not on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that guy over there. Listen to me, if I can't get work, I can't get the money. If I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. A vicious cycle. Heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. Excuse me. I wonder what's going on. Seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our first adventurer. What do you mean by, It's going to embarrass you. Son of a gun. I burned what cash left I had just getting to the city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't know what I'll do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great. Pardon me a moment. You there, adventurer with the seedy look. Who you calling seedy? Well, you two would be... We're a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants? Oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Here, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. So you two going to prune me, or what here? Would you like if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd call you to a pair of angels, but then why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see. You guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life, anyway. Yayifications! Little Recette-isms. They're so cute. Glad to have met you too. I'm Recette. Nice to meet you. And I'm Tear. Call me Louie. Louie the Swordsman. Another French name, although spelt very American. Yes, yes. Now then, we'll be making all of the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return here for you when we are ready. Right. I'll be waiting here. Shit, we burnt all our money buying that apple. If I could sell that apple again. Oh, I can only get it for that freaking. Oh. These summer sandals were so fun. Oh, it was the sandals that. Right? Yes, they're crap. I need to get better with money. I'm gonna get 3 walnut bread. Back to the Adventurers Guild. You see, because you're only doing all of this stuff in 1 pip of time, 1 trivial pursuit cheese wedge, as I said before, of time. You can do as much as you want, and it's worth it to make as many trips as you possibly can in a single outing, because you're not making any money at Recette, obviously, and it's going to use up time when you go back, so... Alright, Louie, brave but poor adventurer, balanced and easy to control, uses swords, shields, and armor. Oh. You can bring stuff with you out of your inventory, and the rest will be stuff that we pick up. All of this will be explained in the... Alright, let's go. The Hall of Trials is basically the tutorial dungeon. So more talking. So this is the dungeon. Just so, welcome to the jungle, as they say. You know, aren't we just going to hold Louie back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer. I'm scared. The two of us are perfectly safe. There's a protective field around the two of us. To the monsters, we may as well be invisible. Really? That's amazing. So Louie's perfectly safe too, then? Not quite. While on the field, we do not need to worry about monsters, but this is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything inside this place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Wait, we can't collect things? Why are we here then? That's why our adventurer remains outside the field. Oh, I see. He'll pick up stuff for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. Since we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. So even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything? But wait, I thought you said we can't? Yes. I will elaborate further if needed later. Naturally, if we get out safely, we can bring as much as our bags will allow us to carry. Which is not that much. Cool, wait, as much as our bags will allow? Yes, our bags are not bottomless. If we run out of space, it will be up to us to decide what to keep or discard. So the adventurer is focusing on adventure, but we keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense. KO day. Let's get to it. Equip items in bag. We don't have any equipable items in bags. Alright, so this is the adventure part of it. There's a basic attack, there's a fancy charged up attack. That doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything. This is the pause button, which is the left bumper. Alright, you see the map, Hall of Trials 1 floor. And the slime. Yeah, this is combat. And those are pips of experience. Oh! Yeah. Beginning here is very difficult. And very slow. Eventually other adventurers will show up to help you. And they will have different abilities, such as a mage, a ninja that runs super fast, and a robot chick, a whole bunch of people.